And Chetan, like the top 10 salient features of, as we discussed, of the whole Muslim economic model that you still, I mean, people come when I start talking about it, people come to me and say, "Oh, you know what? I cannot sell if I am very honest. I cannot take everything back." So, what are those if top 5 or 10 salient features that I can at least, as you said, take the first step of action, start, but these are easier to implement for me and then move to the next?
Five features for what? What specifically?
The features of the economic model of the Islamic economic model of business of trader that makes me gives me the rank of a shaheed or a salihin or ambiya.
So if I just look at what you were saying about somebody saying that I cannot sell unless I cheat and lie and so on. So this shows me very poor mindset of the person. If they are selling something that is not a good product, and the only way to sell the product if you lie about it, then that is the problem. Problem is the product or the business the person is in. Now, remember what we are to.
So let me just rephrase that maybe. I think because, for example, if I am selling my car, you are my buyer. Abdul Rahman bin Auf Razila, and I was reading his strategies of selling. He would sell on two biggest strategies he mentioned. Number one was even if he's making 1 dinar profit, he will sell it. And number two, he would tell all the defects of his product to the other person. Now, if I am selling my car to you, do I need to tell you that, okay, you know what, the radiator might leak, the water, the air conditioning is okay but not good? Do I need to tell you all those things, or I should just be quiet and when you buy then you find it all out?
So number one, again, big difference here between two things. You are talking about your personal example. So you have a car and you are selling the car, and therefore, you have a situation. Of course, you need to disclose any defects that you know and inform the customer of these things. And you put a price accordingly. So that's the difficulty of being honest, of course. And that's the right thing to do. Now, when you are in a business that does that as well, here is the challenge for that business. Even if they want to cheat, at the end of the day, what is then known about that business is that this is a cheating business. Don't go there. Okay, so I don't know any big business that became a serious business that was knowingly cheating like that. There are some examples and they're trying to hide it, but overall their brand and perception is that they are honest and trustworthy. Every business wants to do that, even when they want to cheat you. When Volkswagen was caught faking their emissions in the car, they paid billions of dollars, huge reputation, and so on. Same things, but you see, but the core of their business is that this is reliable, good car, and so on. So very rarely that you will see somebody long term. Maybe sometimes they cut corners here and there, and that's why we have regulators to catch them when they're cheating and lying to the people. But overall, if somebody wants to succeed in business, it's about creating relationships, it's about creating the trust and so on. So the long term. Person, when they are selling and entering into kind of products and services, it is not true that you have to lie, as most people. Sometimes people selling new cars and they lie. Sometimes, selling the normal products and services and they lie. And so this is just people being eager to sell. And often what we see from these people is that they are not very well trained in communicating, in selling the products. They think that this is a short term. This is how they. So I think this is often a person who is covering their shortcomings. The way that they will talk about a product and find the right person, put the work, put the time, put the necessary effort, inform the customer and explain the features and benefits and so on. Something that a right salesperson would do to win over the customer by explaining the benefits of these products. So people often want to skip all of that and do what's easy, which is just over promises, you say, or they blatantly lie about the products. So I think this is where it's about long-term strategy, what person wants. But even if person choose to cheat and deceive, it's not very long road ahead. There is no way that you will build something that is lasting, sustainable, and useful. So unfortunately, this, as the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever cheats us is not from us, which means more than just the statement, he's not one of us, he's our enemy. These people are enemy of the society. And society at the end treats them like that, because what they are doing, they are one of those who undercut society, those who are pushing those products and services and so on. And this is not just the cars or some fake products. Now you have corporation pushing the fake food, pushing the fake solutions, pushing the all kinds of things. Global, huge businesses that are pushing things that have very, very bad consequences on the population.
True. Jazakallah khairan, Sheikh. Before I thank you, anything that you would like to say as as an advice or whatever is in your mind, the last words from your side for now.
There is always the right, correct way to do things. It takes us leaving excuses and fears, because why we go for this is a fear. Who promised us the fear is from Shaitan. You understand? I was just thinking the other day, I was listening some Christians, they are saying, oh, but we can't do business without usury, and I was just thinking about it. And some Muslims say that, and some Jewish people say that. So Muslim, Jews and Christians, you have those people who in all of three religions is prohibited, but they say, oh, but this. And I thought about it. Isn't it interesting if the economy that is free of usury, riba, is, as even they consider it, from the God, okay? What is the system of riba based on? Who is that trying to serve? So if the God's system, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's system is the riba free and work for benefit of the people and so on, if that's his system, then whose system is the opposite system? You understand?
So very true, Sheikh. So very
to
true.
think about.
So very true. Jazakallah khairan, Sheikh. May Allah bless you and inshallah increase your iman and knowledge and bless you in this world and hereafter. And I am really honored. In fact, inshallah, my audience is also going to learn a lot from what we discussed now. And as I said, I'll probably in a month's time or so, I'll do some more research and inshallah seek more advice. Sheikh, I believe you have certain, on your YouTube, you have certain videos which I've already seen, but you are also offering some courses on these Medina economics. Am I right, Sheikh?
That's right. We have some courses. We started recently platform called Muslim Money Matters, where we discuss some of these things. We have a monthly master class where we take some big topics and we try to discuss about these things, live lessons, and also conducting some courses. And so this is just started recently, so we are at the moment just building the library of the content.
Inshallah. And viewers, if you would want to join those courses and learn more about Muslim Money Matters, it's on your screen as well, is the site, and you can go and register. I will strongly recommend that please let's go back. Let's go back to the basics of understanding how did, say, 400 years Muslims economically ruled the world, not only otherwise, but economically were also the rulers of the world. And inshallah, very soon we'll be having more talks and more discussion on this topic. So I'll take your leave also, and inshallah see you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.